Okay. Oh, wait, don't feel weak, man. Dave, you still there? Florida man, you still there? Everybody good? Are the delays better? Or is it less delayed? What the fuck does that mean? Oh, I got you. Okay, just be. I was about to say, Florida man. Sometimes I get Nazis in here that are saying weird shit, so I wasn't sure. Yeah, I have to ban them. It's not your fault. No, yeah, okay. So I can let you know why 1984 is currently banned. So
you're both at fault in her death. And Itor, I don't know, and
you know,
I don't
Ron
want
DeSantis,
to know why you were sleeping with another man's
obviously,
wife.
I'm pretty sure you would know, right?
You
He
idiot. Do you think you were the only one?
like signed some sort of
When
thing
we went on our
that
campaigns, do you think she worried about
banned
her husband?
literally all
About as much
books
as we worried
in
about
every
our wives.
school
No, she loved
in
me. She
in the
told
state
me
of
so.
Florida.
We were going to run away together.
Oh, I see it. I see the
She'd leave
thing.
her home for
How's
you.
how's
With
the delay,
nothing. I
Dave?
heard you had to sell your sword. The only thing you ever owned of value. Why would she go with a lowly Mistios?
Way better?
Well, I guess
Hell
we need
yeah.
to sort this out between yourselves.
I think I know why. Well, that's the thing. Republicans are only about freedom of speech when it's like things that they want to say. So the reason why all books are currently banned in Florida schools is because they don't want like quote gender to be taught in schools. Bro, Republicans are always hypocritical if you really pay attention to shit. So here's the thing. They don't want like stuff like gender and shit to be taught in schools. Right? And so one of the ways that they're doing that is by threatening felony charges on against teachers for having books in their class. And so like they're gonna start making a list, if they haven't already, like a list of approved books that you are allowed to have in your classroom. No, dude, it's literally Nazi shit. It's like literally like Third Reich, like Soviet Union Stalinist shit, bro. Like they don't want people learning, apparently. Like it's all about the whole thing where like they are conflating, you know, kids learning about like how, you know, some people are gay. Yes, Mein Kampf is currently banned in schools in Florida. All books currently are, I think, unless within the past few days they've added any books to the list that like are allowed. But yeah, so like they'll conflate, like if a teacher even mentions, like, you remember like last year, I think it was like they had a thing called the Don't Say Gay bill, where like a teacher can get in trouble simply for acknowledging that, like, say they're a guy that has a husband. just simply acknowledging that not even just that they have a husband, just that like some men like men sexually, like, or like for relationships, or some women like women, etc. Just acknowledging that that's like a thing that happens in reality is like they say that's grooming. They're like trying to groom kids. So it's like they're trying. It's like what they're trying to say that anybody who is LGBTQIA plus, etc., right, is basically a pedophile trying to get your kids, which is really fucked up if you think about it, because especially with the discourse online of people like saying kill all pedophiles and stuff like that. Like, I think that's already dangerous, even if it is only targeting pedophiles, because you're bound to like that's like vigilante justice shit. Like, that's how you end up killing people that shouldn't be killed. Also, I don't maybe it's controversial, but I don't think pedophiles inherently deserve to be killed. Also, not all pedophiles actually, like, are offending pedophiles, right? Well, yeah, that's the thing, Florida man. Pedophiles... There's a difference between the terms pedophile and pederast, and I think more people need to know that. So a pedophile... Here, let me pause this. So a pedophile, right, is... Here. Is there, like, a visual... You can, hey, Florida man, there's a good, a pretty good quality, audiobook. This doesn't help me. Here. Da-da. Okay, so you've got pedophile, right? And then you got pederast. Okay, so these are the two differences. So a pedophile is attracted... Oops, it's supposed to be two T's, isn't it? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Attracted to minors, right? You know that's an S. Okay, and a pederast is abuses or sexually... Here. Jesus Christ. Sexually... abuses... minors, right? Now, here's the thing. Maybe I should have done like a Venn diagram. Here. Here. Let's just like erase all this. It won't let me go back any further. We need to erase it the old-fashioned way. How do I make... I don't even use paint all that much. How do I make this bigger? How do... Oh, resize. Oh, yeah. Medicalize, yeah. I know what, yeah, LSD. Legalized medical LSD. No, I like that name. Okay. Although, knowing that you're from fucking Florida, it makes a bit more sense. No offense. Okay. Oh, God. I thought we were resizing the brush. Fuck me. Don't save. Paint. Yeah, it's good to see you, Florida man. Okay. Let's do a Venn diagram. So, look. Here. I can do, like, this. And then, like, this, right? Okay, now how do we, like, add text? How do I even add text? Oh, here. Pedophiles. Pederast. Okay. So, here we go. Am I showing this on screen? I'm not even showing this on screen. Jesus fucking Christ. I hate everything. Look. Pedophiles, pederasts. Here we are. I totally thought you guys were watching me paint this whole time. Okay. So, pedophiles are attracted... here. Sexually attracted to minors. Right? Pederasts are sexual abusers of minors. Right? Now, there's a little bit of overlap, right? Attraction and abuse of minors. You see that? So this is the critical distinction. How do I, like, select? Where's my selection tool? Dude, paint sucks. What the fuck? Home. How do I, like, select? There, that's good. As long as it's within the lines. So look. A pedophile... What do we know about sexual attraction? Right? What do we know about sexual attraction? Sexual... Well, here's the thing. This isn't actually bad to say because this is actually, if you care about helping kids, like preventing kids from being fucked up, or I guess in this case literally fucked, then you need to help the pedophiles. You need to also help the pederasts. But here's the thing. You need to help the pedophiles in preventative ways, right? Here. How do we, like, add another page? Open. New. Okay. Pedovin. Jesus Christ. Please choose pictures. Okay. So what do we know about sexual attraction? Right? What do we know about that? We know that sexual attraction is a bodily function. Right? And we also know that it is not controlled or not chosen, right? Now, sexual actions. Right? What do we know about that? What do we know about sexual actions? We know that sexual actions are conscious conscious actions, right? And they are chosen actions, right? So a pedophile, right, has sexual attraction to people that they may or may not know or think is okay to be attracted to them. So, like, a pedophile can actively know that, like, they're not, like, it's probably not a good idea to act on their sexual attraction, right? Because they know that it is going to hurt somebody, like a kid, right? Pederasts elicit punishment, whereas the pedophiles need well, it's less about punishment. The pederasts need some time away from society for sure, but they also need some sort of rehabilitation. I don't know what kind, but we don't. I'm very much so against just, like, throwing someone in prison for the rest of their life for just, like, and making sure that they know that they're never going to get out, etc. And also the death penalty. I'm not for that. I feel like if we're gonna put resources out there to keep a person away from society, we should be working with that person to try to rehabilitate them so that one day maybe they can go back to society and in a better state, and not either knowing what they did was wrong and proving that they will not do it again and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm not an expert on what we should do about that for pederasts specifically, but absolutely, I think pedophiles, especially pedophiles that are not pederasts, right, should not be hated by people and should not be told that they're going to be killed if they come out or anything like that. I think we should encourage people who are attracted to kids to tell their family members or their closest friends, seek out therapy of some sort, talk to a psychiatrist. I'm not sure how all this is treated. All I know is that pedophilia does not have a cure, at least as of now. I mean, I don't know how you would cure it, but like, there are definitely people in the world who are treated, who are pedophiles, who are sexually attracted to kids. Like, if they see a kid, they might have dirty thoughts about them, but they don't mean to. In the same way that, like, if say you're attracted to a girl, like, or just women, like adult women, and you see a girl walking, like, in the mall, and you just think she's really pretty, you might have, like, you might have a thought that you don't even control, like, that thought just pops in your head, like, oh, she's hot as fuck, right? Now, walking up to her and saying something, especially like, hey girl, you're hot as fuck, or something like that, that's like maybe frowned upon, like, but and potentially sexual harassment if the way you go about that. But like, it's a normal thing to have a thought like that, right? And so if you apply that to someone who's attracted to kids, it's for them a normal thought. But there are pedophiles in the world who know that for society and for humans as a whole, a sexual thought about a kid is not a normal thought, and that if they are having those thoughts all the time or something like that, and it's bothering them, and they're scared that maybe, like, they have urges or something like that, I don't know, they really need to be encouraged to get help. Because the whole hashtag kill all pedophiles, stuff like that, etc., that kind of, like, rhetoric, I think personally, though it comes from a good, like, thought, which is protect the kids should not be, like, sexually abused and stuff, I feel like it's not addressing the situation the way it should be addressed. Where if you really want to protect kids, you, like I said, you should encourage pedophiles to talk to a doctor and make sure, like, talk to their friends and loved ones who will understand, that they know that, hey, taking advantage of a kid is really bad. And from my understanding, I've seen documentaries. There are groups online of pedophiles, non-offending pedophiles, who, like, they're just groups of people that, like, talk to each other about this kind of stuff, and are like, yo, dude, let's hang out and not fuck kids. I guess I don't know what goes on with those things, but it's supposed to be a therapeutic thing. Well, yeah, I think pederasty is a huge problem, but I feel like a lot of people don't realize that a lot of pederasts are not actually pedophiles.
Friends, please.
Right?
Just because the Spartans
a lot of
are
pederasts
mere
get
wolves
off
does
to
not
the
mean we
idea
can act like them.
that they just have the power over the situation. Like, oh, I'm so goddamn rich, I
A
can
good crop.
I can get away with doing
Shame
this
the
action,
Spartans, burn the fields
and that's
where it
what they get
grew.
off to. They're not
The Parthenon
necessarily,
is
and they can get
glorious,
they know,
Pericles,
knowing
but
that they
at
can get
what
away with it or
cost?
something like that.
How many triremes could we have built instead? We must not
Whereas, of course, there are pedophiles who are attracted to kids who try to get away with it, which is just as bad.
Or I will.
Oh, good. You came.
Honestly, I would believe
are
it, but I
worse than I
haven't seen that. But I
Cleon
haven't
has
looked
turned
into
the
that
mob.
specifically.
We have to hurry.
Where?
Florida man.
Pericles.
Pericles. Bow, bow. Okay. Nice. Yeah, psychology's pretty interesting, that's for sure.
Stay back. She's no threat to Pericles. I assure you.
Ah, Herodotus. It's fine. Let them through.
It's good to see you again, Pericles.
And
But
you
yeah,
as well. I
to
only wish
circle
it were
back to
under
what we were
better
talking about,
circumstances.
conflating
this?
like
Cassandra.
lesbians, gay
Welcome,
people,
Cassandra.
trans people,
And what did you think
especially
of your
trans people.
first
That's like
taste of
they're the
Athens?
number one people that people are after right now. Etc. Conflating all of them with quote groomers, which basically means pedophiles or pederasts in the public eye, right? When someone hears groomer, what do they think? Calling all those people that, especially like
I think you and Cleon
On,
both had good points.
a legislation
Good points
kind of
aren't
level
at all
of
what the
things.
crowd seem to care about. They're afraid, and Cleon indulged
That's
their
some
fear.
serious shit.
Pericles, we've come to...
We must choose our moment
And
wisely.
that's how
and
people get
speak our
shot
words
up,
more privately.
bro. I'm not kidding.
Fine.
If
come
someone,
to
if
you
some
on
crazed
urgent
lunatic
business.
with a gun
As does everybody.
thinks that
I may have told
the gay
Cassandra
bar
you'd
downtown
invite her
is
to your
full of
symposium.
a bunch of
You'd ask
pedophiles,
me to
everyone in there
exclude
is a
every
pedophile,
Athenian
and
and
they
invite an
are
outsider
like
instead.
they're taking
You
the
heard the crowd.
hashtag kill all
They don't
pedophiles
need
thing
another
seriously,
reason to hate me.
If she's
which a lot of
working
people
for
do.
you, maybe the prying eyes will see her as a
They're gonna go
I'm
down there
no
and shoot the
one's
place
servant.
up,
Cassandra.
and that
This
has
is
happened,
nothing.
and that is happening.
If you want something, sometimes you have to play a role.
And what exactly is it that you want?
And it's people like Ron DeSantis and the Daily Wire and all that who are egging that kind of thinking on in their audiences.
I'm looking for a woman who's very important to me.
We're looking for our
Herodotus
mom,
said
by the way.
symposium could be useful for gaining information.
He would be correct. I can get you in, although I can't promise the information you seek will be found.
Just tell me what to do.
First, check on my colleague, Mediochos. He was meant to meet me today, and it's not like him to miss an appointment.
Damn.
Done.
My friend, Phidias, needs to be taken out of Athens as soon as possible.
Anything else?
Yes. There's an ostracism
No,
vote
yeah,
taking
100%
place that
Florida,
could
man. I mean,
use
I grew
your,
up in a Mormon
influence.
household, and my dad is
I'll do it.
super Republican,
I'll
so
expect you to use discretion.
That
but
went
I've
well.
always
It isn't
I've always
exactly
kind
an
of called
invitation,
bullshit on a lot
But
of
the promise
things.
of one is just as good. Although I'm sure he'll still ask Aspasia if it's okay.
And like left
So
the
long as it
church.
comes.
Honestly, I would have left the church earlier if I could have, but I waited until 18 because my dad kept forcing me to go to church. But yeah, I've always
I saw you talking to my
I've always been the
associate,
kind to
Benz.
question what
From
I'm
what I saw, you weren't
told,
doing much associating.
which is when it comes
That's
to like
just politics.
this
Pericles
is how
a good
things are.
man, a fine man.
Don't question
Just not
what I'm
right.
saying. That makes me
That's
want
not
to
what I
question it
heard.
if you
From whose lips?
say something so
Is?
authoritatively.
I've heard you both speak. You treat people's lives like it's some sort of game.
Politics is a game, and one with high stakes. I play for the people, while Pericles plays for power.
But yeah, if you actually look at that law that bans all the books, except for the ones that will be on the list or whatever.
We all play for power. It's what we do with it that matters.
It's actually written
True,
in a
but
very, very
understand, we have
vague
a
manner,
dangerous
in
wicked
a similar way
The
to
times
how
demand strength.
a lot
you
of
actually need
like
something, or did you
censorship
just want
laws
to educate
around the
me on
world
the finer points of
always been.
democracy?
Pericles is holding
It's so
parties for the
vague
rich
that
and powerful
it
while
can
we're
be
under siege.
like they
What I
can
want is for my
basically
people
pick
to
and
reclaim
choose
control. You could help me.
who is breaking the rule,
And how do you
depending on
want me to
whoever
help?
they like
Help Athens,
dislike or whatever.
Not me. The Spartans howl outside our city walls. Create chaos among their ranks. Make them suffer as we do. Think about it. Will you take my commission and show the Spartans we are not defeated yet?
I have no
Well, here's the
problem
thing.
killing Spartans.
My
Kill their commander Nabis.
stream
Destroy
title
their
is a
supplies,
little
and
bit
return to me with proof
of
your
a
exploits. Show them that we have teeth too.
I'll get it done.
Trust me, this is a huge opportunity for you.
Nothing in the legislation like specifically says we don't want 1984, the book 1984 read. I'm just saying that if all books are banned in Florida schools, that means 1984 is banned, and 1984 is a book specifically about the government like censoring and like what people think and shit. Like that's what 1984 is about. 1984 is about thought crimes, basically.
By the gods, why did it have to be
It's about more than that, but that's like the big idea.
Kill me! Get me out of here! Hurry! Kill the snakes before it's too late!
Dun dun. Kill all the snakes. Okay.
Blessed be the god that sent
No,
you
yeah,
here.
100%.
I'd have been eaten alive if it weren't for you.
I don't
and that's
think
the thing,
they'll
like-
eat you.
But they would have certainly killed me.
The
So thank
reason
you.
why public education is so important is because there are always going to be parents that want to overly shelter
My
their
life-saving
children
services aren't free.
to the point
course.
where their children
Pericles
literally
sent
will
me.
not learn
He was
things
worried
that are
about
just important to just
You often
get by in
tied up and
life when you
surrounded
grow
by
up.
snakes?
How can you joke about this? Thugs broke into my home,
And
dragged
basically,
me here,
what
tied me up,
Ron
and surrounded
DeSantis
me with these
and his
hideous
legislation
creatures.
are all
They
about
must be stopped.
The snakes?
The
is
thugs!
is just like
I'll track them down.
playing
Nikios. Don't
to
worry.
those
Tensions are high
homeschool
right
people
now.
that just like
At this
it's
rate,
like it
we'll
seems like
tear
they
each
just
other
don't want to
apart
teach
within the
things
city
at school.
before the
Like
Spartans
they
can
don't
breach
they
the
don't want to
walls.
teach anything about the real world at school. I don't know. I don't know all the things that are going on, but that don't say gay thing and the book ban that's pretty big. I think. Like, it should not be illegal if a kid asks a teacher, like, or tells one of the
Part
kids
of Athens, I
in
know
school
Pericles is
that
proud to
one of their friends in school that, oh yeah, I have two moms, and then the other kid asks the teacher like, Why do some people have two
Clue around
moms?
here somewhere.
And the teacher, if the teacher answers that question, like, honestly, or at all, maybe, they could potentially be risking their job. Like, that's a problem. Because some people
Snakes.
just have two moms.
Like the ones that were meant to kill Matthias.
that shouldn't be controversial.
Shit! Out!
All right?
It looks like the thugs who attacked Matthias weren't the masterminds behind this plot.
But even just some people just don't even want their kids to know
Snake
that
bites.
there are
Someone hid the body.
people
Though I
with
have
two
a feeling
moms.
this death was an accident. This must be the house of...
What the fuck are you doing sniffing around my house?
You attacked Matthias. I found the snakes, the letter from your friend, and a body. All here.
A body?
Boraktis. We all knew the risks. Change don't happen without a bit of blood being spilled.
I know someone gave you those snakes. They used you to do their dirty work. I want to know who.
He's a real hero of Athens. No puppet of Pericles is going to stop him.
Tell
Tell
me
me
what
or
I want to
else.
know, or I'll cut you down right now.
Yeah.
Your cause will be forgotten, and so will you.
All right, all right. He's got a camp just outside the walls. Sells his snakes from there.
You've crossed a line. Now you must pay the price.
We will never surrender to the likes of you. We will make Athens great again.
Make Athens great again.
I need to rid Athens of this snake city.
I poisoned the dog. Woohoo! Woohoo! Yeah, honestly, if Ron DeSantis becomes president, I seriously think some seriously bad shit will go down. No bueno.
It'll be trouble if I'm spotted here.
I'll end you, Mistios.
His death should keep friends of Pericles safe.
Okay. Yeah, he's like the #1 front runner for the presidential race on the Republican side. And it typically tends to go like Democrat, Republican, Democrat, Republican. Every now and then you'll have the two terms. No, yeah, no, none of the candidates are great, but Ron DeSantis is kind of like really bad. I think like exceptionally bad.
Looks like your situation's improved since we last met.
The danger has passed for now. But while those monsters are out there, no one is safe.
A group of fishermen tied you up. They were being used by a snake dealer working for enemies of Athens.
Snake
What
dealer.
did you do with them?
I gave them what the gods demanded. Justice.
The punishment seems fair. Still, it pains me to see sons and daughters of Athens turning against one another.
They tried to kill you. If I hadn't arrived when I did, they would have succeeded.
Thank you for your help, Mistios. I'll be sure to mention it to Pericles.
Okay. Da 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 da. Bow, 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 bow. Okay, what the fuck is going on here? Here, before I keep going, I really need some. I should have refilled my water before I started streaming, but I didn't. Okay. Bow, 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 bow. Do do do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Okay. What to do? What to do? Bow, 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 bow. How do I get inside? Seriously though, where the fuck do I go?
Keep it moving. Stop. I can't let you go any
I was
further.
just about to kill that guy.
Stand aside. This is important.
So is keeping people out. Maybe you can see Phidias after his trial, if the people spare his life.
It's been so long since Phidias and I have seen each other. You understand, don't you?
Oh, come to pay him a last visit before the trial. He's as good as dead, you know. Better make this one count.
Just don't tell anyone I was here.
Sure, sure.
Why did he just walk away? Okay. He didn't just walk away. Damn, I'm getting good at lying. Saw, dude.
Sorry about that.
How did you get past the guard? No one gets past the guard.
Relax. Pericles sent me.
Praise Athena. I knew he'd send help. I was worried they sent someone after me.
They? Who?
The shadows in the night. Why you fear
The
falling
cultists.
asleep. They're hunting me. Us. No one is safe in Athens anymore.
Are they the cultists?
The cult of Cosmos. You know about them.
Of course I know about the cult. Here, look at this.
Hell yeah!
These are instructions.
On how to kill me. But they've been torn.
Then Pericles isn't just getting you out of Athens to save you from the trial. He's saving you from being murdered.
I don't know who to trust. I'm just an artist. I just wanted to create. Please. what
Damn,
am
they're
I
trying to
do?
center art,
First,
bro.
you need to pull yourself together. You're on trial, the people are against you, and now I find that the cult want to kill you. I said pull yourself together!
Yes, of course.
All right, we need to go. Do you have any idea where I can take you?
South of Athens, there's an island called Seriphos. My friend Theras lives there. When I discovered the plot against me, I sent word to him.
Yeah.
If anyone can help us, he can.
Any clues he has of the cultists' identities, I want them.
Yes, anything. A guard.
I'll distract them while you sneak out. Meet me tonight to set sail for Seriphos. Don't show your face until you see me at the docks.
I understand.
That's the
Didn't
thing.
really think I'd let you come and go as you please, did you? Now, where are you?
Okay. That's the thing, like, both sides, quote, both sides, are inherently right-wing. It's just that one is more openly right-wing. Well, that being conservatives. Like, on the world spectrum, like Democrats are American Democrats are actually just conservatives. But Americans, like, they don't see it that way. They see it as conservatives against liberals. And they see liberals as the left. Do-do-do-do. So, like, if you ever hear someone say, oh, I'm not Democrat or Republic, I'm somewhere in the middle, that's a good sign that they probably don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Because if you're somewhere in the middle, then you're basically just the same as either or, honestly.
Good. You made it. I was beginning to worry.
I told you I'd get you out of Athens.
Beginning
So
to
you
worry.
did.
Wasting time will only get us into trouble. Let's head to Serifos while we still can.
Tell me about the cult leaders. I need to kill all the cult leaders. Bum 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 bum. But first, you're gonna stay there, and I'm gonna do this. I've got some unfinished business. Do 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 do. Woohoo! Woohoo! Ooh, did you see that? Landing right on that guy's head. I mean, it was a statue, but... still. Da 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 da. Do 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 do.
They won't ask any questions. Let's keep out of sight.
Do 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 do. Yeah, the main thing that sucks about the two-party system is that it's really limiting. Especially when it's essentially just a one-party system disguised as a two-party system.
You must be the one Pericles sent.
I am. He said there was an ostracism vote, but didn't tell me what I'm here to do.
Of course he didn't. That's what I'm for.
Bow, bow, bow.
What's my role in this?
So it makes it
The
hard to,
votes have
like,
already been cast.
hard
We
for
don't
there
have
to be
long before the count.
change.
Take the ostraka in this bag and exchange them with the ones currently under guard.
Progression.
You want me to rig the ostracism?
Pericles does. And he has his reasons, I'm sure. Bring me the bag you took from the room and I'll take care of the rest.
No one will see me go in or out. Stay here.
What, on Sunday? I don't know. Probably staying at home. Alone fence.
Goods from all over the
Bro,
Greek
you're
world.
just gonna be tired all day
wouldn't
or
think
all
the
night,
city
bro.
was
Why
besieged by an army of Spartans.
why does it have to be at night like that? That's stupid. Oh my god.
hidden.
Well, goddamn. Do 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 do. Okay. Dude, I told you I didn't want a gift, bro.
That should do it.
I should have told you that the gift I want is nothing. That's how I should have worded it. You can drop it off now. Why would you do that? No, just hold on to it. Or return it. You can't return it? I mean, I'll accept it if you really want to give it to me. Do I really need it? Are you sure?
It's done.
You work quickly.
What are you going to do with them?
Dump them in a well.
Oh my god.
it looks like the
I wish
official
you would
has an
just
eye.
fucking tell me what it... Like, I don't...
The votes have been tallied. Overwhelmingly, the
Jesus
people
Christ.
have decided that Anaxagoras should be ostracized from Athens.
See, this is what I hate about birthdays. I never should have fucking told you guys that it was my birthday. God fucking damn it.
Be slow to fall into friendship, but once you do, continue firm and constant. It will be more difficult for
My
me
mom
now
will
that
be happy for a
Anaxagoras
bit.
must leave Athens. We were quite close, although he and Pericles were much closer. It's strange, Pericles
What does that
wasn't
mean?
here today to defend him.
Who are you?
Ask anyone and they'll tell you Socrates. But a name gives you nothing.
Socrates!
Our actions determine who we are.
Oh my
And
God!
every action has its pleasures and its price. With that said, then, who do you claim to be?
My name is Cassandra.
Holy
And
shit!
still, I don't feel I know you. Perhaps
Socrates,
I can find out
guys!
who you are a different way.
You want to know me?
Knowledge is the one good in this world. Surely you agree.
I'm pretty sure he was the teacher of Plato, who definitely was a real person. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Socrates was a real guy.
Of course. Knowledge drives everything I do.
We're
Then
gonna
we are
suck
the same in
Socrates'
that
dick.
way.
Knowledge of when to attack, what weapon to use, or when to use reason instead of violence.
We seem to put our love of knowledge into practice quite differently.
I use it how I need to.
You are clearly someone who would do whatever you feel is necessary. Perhaps for drachmi, or maybe to further a personal goal.
That describes a lot of people.
I suppose I'm curious why you did it. How could I not be when you're the reason my friend is being forced to leave
Damn.
the only home he's ever known?
Only lasts so long.
I did what I was asked to do.
And your needs are greater than those of the man you helped ostracize. Still, you raise a fine point. Who is more responsible?
What happened, Lone Fence?
Anaxagoras for getting himself mixed up in this, or you for simply sealing his fate?
I'm not responsible for his actions. I have one thing to think about, my own.
Then I hope you also think about today, about Anaxagoras, about choice.
Socrates, there you are.
Here I am.
You're late. They're all waiting for you.
I wish to see Anaxagoras' fate, and so I have. Tell them I'm on my way. Well, it seemed our conversation is at its end. Although I hope it isn't the final one we have.
I wouldn't know.
Do, 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 do. Now, the thing about Plato is that, like, a lot of the shit that he wrote was, like... you can almost think about it as fan fiction, Socrates fan fiction. Like, not all of it actually happened. But from my understanding, I think they're pretty sure that Socrates was a teacher of philosophy or whatever.
Ready to sail!
Do. The thing is like, I don't think Socrates' works, like, lasted like Plato's did, right? Or whatever. So that's like the main thing. Do 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 do. Yeah. I mean, we could do a little googly Google. Right? Yeah, I saw what you said. Isn't that crazy? Oh my god. Blows my mind. Okay. Ooh. Was a Greek philosopher. Socrates authored no texts. Oh, so as far as we know, he didn't even write any texts. I believe that there were people going around saying they were the son of God, and they got killed for it. Yeah. Plato and Xenophon. That's what I'm saying. On Sunday, it's gonna be like that. Alone fans. All that is known about Socrates comes from the accounts of others. Mainly the oh, shit. We don't have any music going. No, that's the thing. Jesus was just there were just a lot of dudes. Socrates is different because he specifically there are accounts from people like Plato that are confirmed that Socrates specifically existed. There aren't accounts of Jesus specifically. So, and this, so what we're talking about is the Socratic problem. The Socratic problem concerns attempts at reconstructing a historical and philosophical image of Socrates based on the variable and sometimes contradictory nature of existing sources on his life. Da, da. The work of Socrates as a philosopher. Ooh, we seem to know when he was born. Where does that come from? So he was Athenian. Oops. Hey, get some rest, Hello fans. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that scholarly consensus is that Socrates existed. And like I said, like I said, whoa. There were not first-hand accounts of Jesus, like as written in the Bible. Like they're all just like made up stories, probably based on like a real because dude, people were running around creating cults all the goddamn time, and they would get killed for it all the goddamn time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure none of the accounts in the Bible like are actual accounts, from my understanding. Because we don't know who fucking wrote that shit. Muhammad? I don't know as much about Muhammad.
It's good to see you alive and well, Phidias.
And you, Theras. As you can see, I didn't get here alone.
Ah, yes. The kind and thoughtful hero you mentioned in your letter.
If I wasn't getting something out of it, he'd be dead already.
And for that heroism, I found some information on a man named Brisson who's plotting Phidias' early demise. Hopefully you can make something of this clue.
I can.
Please give Pericles my thanks and my farewell. And be careful. I still believe many in Athens are in danger.
That's everything Pericles wanted. Time to return to him and find out what these Athenians know about my mother.
Okay. Time to fast travel again. So northwest of Greater Athens. Okay. Can do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Da 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 da. Woohoo! Yeah, that's a good question about Muhammad. And like I think we know that I don't know, how do we know that the Buddha was the real guy? Right, I don't know anything about that either. You know, growing up in a Mormon household, you kind of focus a bit more on Christianity and like learning about that. Oh, by the way, Florida Man, we'll be getting to chaos theory at some point within the next few months, I would say. It really depends on how long these last two Assassin's Creed games take. And then we've got Ghost of Tsushima after this. And we'll also be doing Metal Gear Solid, the original, soon. Nice.
That is the supplies.
Yeah, exciting for sure. And then we have Hitman contracts to get to as well. That's the next Hitman game.
What's that noise?
Do do do. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I'm perfectly fine with that. In fact, I kind of prefer that on in a lot of games. I wish more games had the balls to do that. Where in something like Splinter Cell, I think it's balanced a bit different. It's not quite the same because Splinter Cell is very much so about the tight corridors, and it's not quite so much about the sandboxy kind of feel that Hitman is all about. Okay. Oh God! Fucking die! Boom, boom. Oh yeah, and before we do Ghost of Tsushima, we're gonna play through all of the Sly Cooper games. Still stealth games, but very much so not the hardcore stealth, obviously. Bum bum ba bum. Yeah, Sly 2 specifically. Very good. Very, very good. Yeah, Sly 2 is the best. The first Sly is probably my least favorite, as charming as it is. It's just like
Gates are shut. No trade can come or go.
It's the least
And the army of Spartans waits
stealth based, if that makes sense. Like I feel you have like fewer options and stuff like that. It's very much so. It's a lot more platformy. I mean, they're all platformers, but this one is like the original Sly is a lot more platformy, which is why I like Sly 2 so much, because it holds on to that platformy kind of feel. Okay, so Sly 3.
Put it out!
Think for Sly 3, think Sly 2, but for the heists that you do, there are more characters. Like, basically the whole premise of the game is that you enlist more than just Murray and Bentley for very specific tasks. And so when you do the heists, you're swapping between characters, but it's not just Bentley and Murray. And to me that kind of like screws with the focus of the game. So that's why it's not as good as Sly 2, in my opinion. But it still has the stealth platformer kind of concept that made Sly stand out, that the first game doesn't quite reach to the same extent.
Keep your distance,
Yeah, that's the
Watch will
thing.
be vigilant here.
You've returned. Did you bring the proof I asked
You
for?
might need
I think this might interest you.
a
I took it from the commander after I killed him.
like an HDMI matrix or an HDMI
You know what it's about?
What do you mean?
Your
adapter,
reaction
like
betrayed you.
Yes, the man mentioned in this note
The-
was on important business
with the thing
for
about the
Athens.
PS3 is that it has this
I hope
software
this proves
that
I can be trusted
tries to
get the
block
job
you
done.
from being able to.
Proved you're competent. Yes.
Yeah, a splitter. Yeah,
Trusted.
that'll do it. That
You
should
did
do it.
read the note.
I had to make sure it was proof of what I did. It could have been anything.
A good point. And because of this, I have another task for you. I need you to find my messenger, Yerimos.
This was the messenger from the note.
Yes, it's imperative Yerimos is freed and reaches the ship. I've read it for him.
Okay.
Where should I look for Yerimos?
If the Spartans have him, he'll be in the old quarry. I have it on good authority they're holding all their prisoners there.
Okay.
Don't worry. I'll get this Yerimos of yours to the ship.
A matrix is basically a splitter, but you can send the output to more than one location. And you can also have like more than one input typically as well. That's like the main thing. It's like a it's just like a more complex splitter. Really. That's what I have. So I have a splitter, or I have a matrix that can do 4. It can it can input 4, have 4 inputs, and then it can output 2 signals. But the thing is that unlike a splitter, the output doesn't have to be the same signal on both outputs. It can be one of the 4 inputs on each of the outputs. So I can have the first input on my first monitor and then the second input on my TV. Or I could have both of the monitor and the TV be the first input, etc. You know what I mean? You could try emulating. It depends on how good your PC is, as well as how well you're able to set up a PlayStation 2 emulator. But nowadays, PlayStation 2 emulators do tend to run pretty decently, so at least on decent hardware and stuff. But yeah, Sly, all 4 of the Sly games, which I never really got into the 4th one. I've never beat it. I got to that game late. I just never had it when it came out, when I was still in high school. Or was it middle school? I don't even remember.
Cassandra, it's you!
Phoebe!
You said you weren't coming back to Kefalonia, so
A
I decided to
3080,
leave
dude,
too.
that's awesome. Yeah,
I
you
said
should
I wouldn't
easily
be
be
coming
able to
But I
do
don't
a
remember saying
fucking
you should leave.
Well,
PlayStation
here I
2
am.
emulation.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens.
As long as
so
you
much
set it up
different from
right.
Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So you somehow work here. For Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't. Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit
Yeah,
in.
honestly, the
But don't
3080
worry,
is
I
a
have
pretty
just
good
the outfit
future-proofing for, honestly, the next, like, few years.
There's no way I'm wearing that.
But if you don't...
I mean it, Phoebe.
You have to leave your weapons here, though.
Fine.
Do-do.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons.
Bro, 3080
No,
is, like, essentially top of the
Don't leave
line.
without saying bye.
They only just started coming out with the 40 series. So that's the 30 series? They only just started coming out with the 40 series. Like last year, basically, people were just going crazy trying to find 3080s and stuff like that.
Here, Cassandra. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made her grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus! Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Like, I'm streaming, yeah, I'm playing my game, running the game on an Xbox Series X, but I'm streaming from a 650.
He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him.
And it's not even, it's not an RTX, obviously. It's just a 650 Ti.
Do you really think these people will help me?
Like, that's...
Perhaps
this is a fucking old PC.
Individual fashion sense will get their memories working. Now then, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
Yeah, it may be. Yeah, I have no clue. The Series X is good enough for me, honestly, at the moment.
It looks more like a lover's quarrel to me.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies.
You should drink more.
Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion.
Are you talking about a Series S or a Series X?
Like an ape is Thrasymachos.
The Series X is
if you listen
kind of
closely,
big.
You'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points.
I'd say.
But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
I guess it's just thick.
He never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him.
Yeah, it's not as big as the PlayStation 5, but the thing about the PlayStation 5 is that
this is
most
not
of
a time for
the size there is like
love.
just the odd design that they went for. Like, whereas the Series X is just, it's the size that it is so that it can fit all the shit that it needs.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Misthios
I think,
like
at least.
think of a party like this?
This is going to be a long night. party should be about vomiting up blood, not vomiting up poetry. These people are so clean.
If these guests aren't to your own unique tastes, then just focus on why you came here in the first place.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere, and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your brother said.
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
Me too.
Okay.
Amistios? Here? I suppose they've sent you to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
Spare me. I'm only looking for clues to help me find a Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous, xanthodontus exophthalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
So we get him drunk and he talks. He sounds more Argive than Athenian.
Impressive foreigner. Euripides is from Argos.
All right.
Ooh.
If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely horrifying.
Absolutely, Fortiman. I mean, I've been kind of...
It wouldn't be a party without
I guess a little more erratic than usual.
I'll let you know if your plan worked.
I don't know if I'll be, like, streaming during the day or during the night or... What?
You shouldn't be in here. What do you want?
I've come to get your finest dry wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
Well, shit.
Amistios in Pericles' abode? I never thought I'd see the
What if he
day.
doesn't like this?
You must have seen me doing my impression of Hermippus. I call it the dejected weasel.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, I'll see you around, Fortiman.
Tell me, what does it think?
Did you just call me it? Watch your mouth, Athenian.
It speaks, and so feisty too. Sometimes I wonder if I'm doomed to be the only young and beautiful thing here. So, what do they call you?
Cassandra.
I wouldn't peg you as a Cassandra, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
He looks like he's already drunk.
Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides?
When I need to relax, I start a fight. For you, though...
Quickly! Bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
I'm only here because I'm searching for someone.
And yet it gave us the distinct impression it was here to fill our wine. Let's focus on that first, shall we?
I'm Pericles' new servant. I'd be happy to bring some wine.
An Athenian servant, you. And these are wine-pouring muscles.
I was a rower on Pericles' ship where he took pity on me. Now I pour wine for people who question my word. And his.
I wasn't questioning. Perhaps one drink.
To Dionysos.
This is delicious.
This is nectar of the gods.
Good thing I got the
Another
dry.
round.
How about some more?
Where did you find this delicious wine? It must be Pericles' finest.
You know what they say, good wine makes good friends.
Ready for another?
This is the best symposium I've been to in a while.
You know what? I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she'd trust priests.
Oh, then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
Nice. Information.
Someone's being hurt. Open this door
No,
or I'll
someone's
kick it
fucking a
in.
goat.
Don't mind her. She likes to watch. Look at you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
I only came to this symposium to find someone.
Sounds like we can help each other then, doesn't it? You fetch us a bit of oil, I help you find who you're looking for. Maybe they're in here.
She's not in there.
I think I'll check all the same.
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
Do, 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 do.
Now, it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh, no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts.
Ali! Come back inside!
Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anthusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Anthusa in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
Okay. Da 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 da. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. Do.
How's Euripidis? Drunk, I hope.
You can stop hiding in here. Evripidis won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
If it isn't the one who agrees that knowledge is most important.
I think we agreed our use of that knowledge couldn't be more different.
You remember. Perhaps our conversation can continue.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
You have been arguing a single point all night and no one has a black eye? You have my attention.
We're discussing the nature of rulers. Where better to do so than here? I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient, and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
I've seen enough of the world to know that there are no just rulers. Even Pericles is self-serving.
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own life, self-serving? I'm not sure that's the case.
Ruling a city and fighting in battle are different things.
By practicing the art of war, doesn't the general guarantee some of his troops a ferry ride to Hades, when a swift retreat would save all their lives?
Hey, what's up, Lunchy Boy?
You just said a general isn't self-serving when he brings order to his troops. Then you said he is self-serving because retreating would save the lives of his men? What are you trying to say?
I never tried to say anything.
Well, good morning.
You just said those things.
I said the words, but I didn't say anything at all. I only attempted to gain your view on the matter.
The Socratic
Wasting your
method,
time.
Cassandra.
Aspasia.
Do. Hey, that's good to hear.
I couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
Socrates is an interesting character.
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Cassandra can help. Everyone listens when she talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Cassandra will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, now. To convince someone in this house, even your eyes must tell a lie.
Fine, it was me. But my actions were personal, not political.
We do what we have to survive, and there's no shame in that, believe me. You make an interesting choice, Cassandra, in not dressing to fit in.
Fit in? Fancy clothes wouldn't help me fit in. Your Athenian chitons are strange to me.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I'm searching for a woman who fled Sparta with her child years ago. I was hoping you might help.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
I only use these terms, war, guards, civility, etc., in context of what we can observe. I can see soldiers fighting, sure, but does that really bring me any closer to understanding war?
Amistios? At this party? Well, at least you're someone new to talk to.
Sure, we can talk. What about?
Before Protagoras changed the subject, we were talking about the next great leader of Athens, Cleon.
I'll change the subject again. I'm looking for someone. A Spartan woman.
Spartan? Hopefully she's dead in the gutters. It's better than those mongrels deserve.
I wonder if you found the woman, even if you saw her with your own eyes, would you believe her existence to be true?
This is getting nowhere. Forget it.
If you don't want to discuss that, then what?
Yeah, imagine wanting to talk solipsism.
This has been useless. Here.
Yes, you come and talk to this infuriating blooded. I've had my fill.
Perhaps later. First, explain to me your point again.
I'll help you however I can during your travels.
How do we get up there? Do do do.
Dionysus, there you are. Everyone else here is boring. Let's play a singing game. You like to sing? You like to sing.
I'm not singing.
Da, 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 da. I can't climb right now, so I'm kind of, quote, handicapped.
You just got here. You can't leave already.
Okay, but I'm trying to go upstairs. Saw, dude, saw.
Cassandra? I don't recall sending for you, Miss Theos. Phoebe shouldn't have let you in here.
You've been hiding from your guests long enough. Aspasia seems to think so too.
She usually does. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
The Spartans aren't your real concern, Pericles. The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest weapon.
Listen to her, Pericles. The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm related to one of the cult members, and I believe him when he says they're coming after you.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men know, regardless.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
Do 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 do. Do do do. Why can't I just like jump over the edge?
You look tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need a weapon after all. Are you leaving?
I've had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
There is a physician in Argolis that may be able to help me.
You're sick? You've never been sick.
No, I'm fine. I just need to talk to him.
Okay, good. It would be weird if you were sick. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia. About Kefalonia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think... My friend, the blood fever.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened, okay?
Okay, thanks. I knew I could count on you.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Episode 4 complete.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Bye, Cassandra!
You never forget the first Spartan kill.
Okay. Ooh, look, a cultist. Look, we can unmask this guy.
I swear on my life, and the lives I will take from others, I will not fail the cosmos again.
Hell yeah. Da 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 da. Do 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 do.
You need to be on your toes when fighting them.
What? I can't fast travel over here? Bullshit. Kill him. We gotta kill him. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
I posted the quest on the ship's board. I have a good feeling about this one.
Welcome back. There's a message for you on the board. Came from the Delos Islands. One of the cultists is there, Cassandra. His name is Podarkis.
Really? Podarkis.
My messages, Barnabas?
I may have taken a peek. Did you find what you were looking for in Athens?
Wait, I could have just fast traveled here? Fuck.
Few clues. This won't be easy.
Well, it's a good start. All we can do now is trust the path the gods have laid out for us.
I'm not the only one looking for my mother. The cult that wanted Nikolaus dead, they're also on my trail.
They're no match for you.
You got that right. Herodotus, what's that island ahead of us?
That, my friend, is the famous island of Salamis.
The place where Athens defeated the Persians.
It's once Spain. The great Athenian strategos Aristocles destroyed the Persian fleet to save the great world from annihilation. We don't see many heroes like that anymore.
Slow the rowers!
Until your return,
Okay.
Commando.
Da 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 da. Okay. Climby, climby, climb. Da 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 da. Let's kill this asshole. Sorry, I'm not talking quite so much. First off, there was a lot of talking over in at the house party thing, but also my head kind of hurts a little bit. I don't know. Just how it is.
Got to be careful not to get spotted. You're no.
Don't mind me.
Give my regards to Hades.
Woohoo! Look, we got some cultist clues. Dead-end, 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 dead-end. Ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. Oh, yeah. Give me those clues. was like, what other one do we have a clue for? Okay, let's see what this thing says.
The commander's leaving the helm.
Do 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 do. Okay, but like, is it the bounty? Hey, what's up, Jane? Do 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 do. Oh, nice. Magic the Gathering. I bet. I've never done a sponsored thing. Oh, nice. Do 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 do. Da da. We've been answering questions that Socrates has been asking us. Hey, GG, Jane.
Goddess of war and
Ba ba ba. Okay.
They'll keep a sharp watch here.
Okay, let's get Mr. Hands. Do 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 do. This is probably going to be a shorter stream, by the way, just so everybody knows. My head hurts. Plus I already streamed earlier, so getting a little tired as well. That's okay. It's just how it is.
Talking in circles may work on others, Socrates, but not on me.
Yeah, right, Jane?
Cassandra! I knew you'd change your mind after turning me down. Unfortunately, love must wait a little longer.
Whatever you say.
I hate to cut our conversation short, Socrates, but I believe you've talked enough for the both of us. We must find another use for that mouth of yours.
Speak to him long enough, and you may find the smallest hint of knowledge veiled deep behind his enthusiastic advances.
A compliment and an insult in the same sentence. He truly is gifted. You've arrived at the perfect time. I have a friend named
I came here to
Sophanis
talk
who
to
wants to become an
Socrates.
Athenian citizen, but he needs a bit of help. Your help.
Okay.
I can't wait to hear why it's my help he needs.
Any Misthios would do, really, but you're my favorite. All you need to do is sign my friend's name on a little list.
This
Okay.
sounds simple. Now tell me why it isn't.
There's the small matter that you'll have to enter the Metroon, where you're not allowed, and forge his name well enough, of course.
So he's trying to become a citizen illegally. You should have led with that.
I'll try to remember that the next time. The building you're looking for is near the Agora. Be safe.
I don't speak in circles or
Okay.
any other shape. You answered one of my questions, and that brought another to mind.
So, then how do I know what his thing looks like? Right? Okay. Sweet.
Stay hidden.
Ba 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 ba. Okay. Let's see. Do 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 do. We're being very discreet
There. His name's been signed.
in forging
Time to get
this.
back to Alcibiades.
That's for sure. No one will ever know we're here. Oh, jeez. That just seems like too much for me personally. So, double GG's, I guess? Great job. You did it.
My favorite Misthios returns.
Sophanis' name is on the list, but it came at a price.
I see. Sometimes blood must be shed. You were the right Misthios for the job.
Da 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 da.
Now that you forged my friend's name on the citizens list, there's one more thing that needs to be done.
Next time you want me to do two things, tell me both at the same time.
The second is dependent on the first. I needed to know it was complete. I didn't expect you to get so upset about it.
Just tell
Yeah,
me
I
what
didn't
you
even
need.
realize that it's been 3 months. That's fucking
Unfortunately,
crazy.
getting Sophanis' name on the list doesn't
Time goes
make
by.
him a citizen. He also needs a witness who can validate his citizenship.
So you want me to be the witness?
If only it were that easy. No, there's someone I have in mind. An extremely handsome man by the name of Peros.
Well, yeah. If you're like talking about like, yeah, settled in. Yeah, yeah.
I'll
yeah.
find your handsome witness.
Perfect. I knew you'd be willing to help.
Time to find Peiros.
He's often around the Justice Building on the east side of the Agora.
And I just ask him to help?
Peiros needs to say that the parents of Sophanis were both Athenian. How you get him to do it is up to you.
Okay. Boo, 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 boo. North of the Athens Mint. Okay. Can do. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Fuck. Sounds about right.
The witness. There you are.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay.
That's the guy Alcibiades called handsome?
You tell Theon I'm not giving him any more. If he wants to talk to me, he can come himself.
I'm not here about debts.
Well, what do you want then?
There's something I need your help with. Well, you'd actually be helping someone else.
That someone sent you tells me it's something I'd be better off avoiding.
You just need to validate a man's citizenship. Alcibiades said it's an easy role for you to play.
Ah, Alcibiades. He's persistent. And who is this man I meant to help?
His name is Sophanis.
Sophanis.
I know that name well. I won't help you, though, not for him.
I don't care what he's done. You're still going to help me.
I won't help someone who betrayed his men to the enemy for drachmi, and you shouldn't want to either. Men like him don't deserve to live, let alone be citizens like the rest of us. Ah, look, it isn't your fault. You didn't know, but now you do.
You're going to help, but it's your choice how bloody you are when you do. Or maybe I'll go to Theon and see if he'll pay me to get what you owe him.
You can't threaten me and expect to get what you want. You'll regret that.
Well,
I'll do what you want. Even after all Sophanis did, he gets another chance.
Hey. Yeah. Let me talk to the guy. Oh, I have to talk to a different guy. I got you. Bum 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 bum. Bunch of running back and forth, huh? Dun dun. Oh, how the fuck am I holding on to these tents? I don't understand. All these tents should just like break when I run on them and shit. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Is that the only role you know?
You've returned!
Socrates too, it seems.
Much like you, he just can't seem to stay away. I hope there were no issues.
Yes, he just needed a little push.
Ah, I was worried about that. Well, you did the right thing.
It's done.
So it is. I'll let Sophanis know what happened.
Do not bad citizens do harm to their neighbors and good citizens good? Is it possible to tell if someone will be good or bad without first giving them a chance?
A person isn't the same forever. Someone bad can become good.
But is the inverse not also true? Someone considered good can then become bad? How can we predict someone's actions now, let alone in the future?
A person's past shows who they'll become. The one easy part of my job is how predictable people can be.
Then a war criminal such as Sophanis must bear that choice with no hope to change how he's seen. I wonder then if bad actions can reverse good or good actions can reverse bad. Perhaps we can speak on that another time.
Thank the gods.
Interesting. Always nice talking to Socrates. He's always shedding coming up with the best questions. Da 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 da. Do 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 do.
I call that impression the lapdog. Hermippos has gone too far, Socrates. Pericles gave everything to Athens. Yet, we must still hear of Cleon's greatness.
Aristophanes, have you not done seemly things to Hermippos?
How dare you compare me to that man? His plays are a nuisance. Something I could come up with in an afternoon, and a drunken one at that. Mine are for a clever audience.
The same audience you judge. Should it not be clever enough?
Careful, Socrates, else I make you a character in one of my plays. Do you agree with Socrates that Hermippos should say what he wants?
They're only words. Hermippos should be able to say what he wants.
No matter what he says? What if he devoted his life to slandering you? Not just in Athens, but throughout the land.
Saying what he wants doesn't mean he would escape my spear.
Then everything we say has a consequence, even if we are allowed to say it. An intriguing thought, wouldn't you agree?
If you have such an issue with Hermippos, why not do something about it yourself?
I'd like to, but I
Wait,
haven't been able
Socrates came to a
find
conclusion?
him.
What the fuck?
Maybe you'd have better luck.
It can't be that hard to find Hermippos.
That's what I thought as well. Maybe he's afraid I'll find him.
A conclusion without
Wherever Hermippos is,
asking more questions.
I'll find him. I hope you do. His residence would be a good place to start.
God, I hate that it doesn't open the goddamn mission that I just started. Like, automatically. Northern part of Greater Athens. Okay. Da 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 da. Whee! Let's go, Mr. Hands. Come on.
Come on.
Da 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 da.
This area will be
Da
well
da
defended.
da da da. Whee! La la.
Doesn't look like Hermipos is here. I should take a look around.
Okay. I wonder if he'd be here at night. But it might be nice to have a little look-see before he is here. Okay.
This is a lot of money for someone like Hermipos. Explains his residence, at least.
Da-da. Heavily guarded my ass. Oh, wait. Never mind.
A mask from the cult of Cosmos. Hermipos must be a member.
Oh my god.
What? Keep eyes on them! I'll tear you apart!
Shit.
Take them down!
Oh god!
Nobody will cry for your death!
Dun dun da 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 dun. Da 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 da. Okay.
Looks like Cleon made notes for Hermipos on his play. Everyone's a writer.
Interesting. Woohoo! We gotta kill all the cult members. That's what's really driving my ambitions right now. Killing all the cult members. That's right. Want to kill them all. Da-da.
What is
Saw,
it?
dude.
I couldn't find Hermipos, but I did find out something about him. He's a member of the cult of Cosmos.
Then it's no wonder he attached himself so closely to Cleon. Discrediting Pericles and his beliefs in Athens would benefit Hermipos and the cult, I'd imagine.
Hermipos is definitely a problem.
Do you still believe he should say what he wants, Socrates?
I know not what I think, nor what I know.
Ah, yes, you deserve a play of your own.
What is a leader if he hides behind the walls he built himself?
Good
Send me
old
fire,
Socrates.
storm, or sickness, but bring me justice for my city.
Okay. I say we kill this asshole and then I go take a shower in the dark with scalding hot temperatures and probably cry. Sound good? Tune in to my OnlyFans. I'm kidding, of course. I don't have an OnlyFans. Yet. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Okay, let's kill this asshole.
Let's hope no one notices me here.
What do you say? How about we only kill... Well, how about we try to only kill the target? Because why not? Well, there you go. That was easy.
So much for you and your creepy mask.
Nice. Da da da. Look, we're getting close to this one. That's a pretty big one, too. Nice. Look, we're making some pretty fucking good progress. I think. Oh. Oh. Do do do. Damn, another Socrates? We'll talk to him later. Da 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 da. Where do I want to go? Where's like the forge? I don't remember. Here it is. The ancient forge. Should be able to upgrade our spear. Woohoo! Upgrade that spear. That's right. Upgrade your spear. Okay.
Forge activated. Synchronizing retransmission chronicity. Contact engaged.
Hell yeah. Would you look at that? Nice. Now, with our next, what's it called? Ability point, we can get an even better critical assassination, which is pretty nice. As well as a better hero strike, which is also pretty nice. And we should be able to upgrade all of these things. Honestly, we should put some points into the poison. Because why not? Nice, quaint, short little stream. 2.5 hours. I mean, that's not bad. Some people think that's kind of a long stream. Some people are like, oh man, I'm done. I'm pooped. I streamed nearly 3 hours. Oh my god. Everybody say hi to Mincy. Thanks for sticking around.